As the sun sets over stunning Sydney Harbour, Surfing Australia celebrates 50 years of rich heritage, iconic champions and radical innovators. Tonight, the biggest ever assembly of Australian surfing champions and guests come together for the 2013 Australian Surfing Awards, incorporating the Hall of Fame.
It's great. I'm really excited to be here. It's a beautiful setting, sort of on Sydney Harbour with a bridge in the background.
You know, this is a pretty special night. I mean, we might have arguably the greatest collection of Australian surfing talent in the one place at any one time ever.
I'm teaching in their grassroots, and I've had a few kids lately say this is the best day of my life.
You don't see each other all the time. You don't see some people for 10 years at a time, so it'll be a real reunion.
Trouble, that's it. We've been getting into trouble for so long. I think they called it a rabbit.
You're a pioneer of surfing. You must be so stoked to be here tonight.
I'm a pioneer of the short, tall married. Very popular these days.
You must have so many people that you want to catch up with.
Yeah, of course. I love just seeing everybody here, and I brought my dad along tonight, so he's pretty excited. I'm sure he's idolised many of the surfers here as well, so it's pretty special to be here tonight and to see all of that.
Definitely. This is surfing royalty, and it's great guys. You know, some really good old stories will come out tonight. I can't wait to be here.
I'm pretty excited. It's a good night. Holly and I just got off the plane at 4 o'clock from Hawaii and just had 2 months over there, so it's good to be back in Sydney, and it looks like it'll be a great night.
I did. Woke up
I'm
late.
doing his makeup than I do.
Over the past 50 years, surfboard riding in Australia has moved from the rebel fringe to the sporting mainstream, producing some of the surfing world's greatest champions. Since its humble beginnings in 1963 as the Australian Surf Riders Association, Surfing Australia has been at the forefront of our sport's development. And tonight, we proudly celebrate half a century of surfing in our great country. Welcome to the Australian Surfing Awards, incorporating the Hall of Fame.
Please welcome your host, Mark Barretta.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. A very good evening and welcome to the 2013 Australian Surfing Awards. What a night, incorporating the Hall of Fame right here in beautiful Sydney. My name is Mark Barretta. It's my pleasure to be your Master of Ceremonies tonight for this very special night and this incredible gathering, recognising the contributions of individuals and organisations, some over the last year and some others over a lifetime. Tonight's awards mark a significant milestone in Surfing Australia's history as we celebrate its 50th anniversary after formation in 1963 as the Australian Surf Riders Association. As Surfing Australia celebrates its 50th anniversary, we take great pride in presenting these awards in Sydney, not far from Manly Beach, where Australians Midget Farrelly and Phyllis O'Donnell won the inaugural World Surfing Championships held at Manly in 1964. The Australian Surfing Awards, incorporating the Hall of Fame, were first convened in 1985 to preserve the history of Australian surfing and honour its great achievers. The 35th inductee into the Australian Hall of Fame was voted on by the current Hall of Fame inductees. Time now, ladies and gentlemen, to invite the CEO of Surfing Australia, Andrew Stark, to join us up on stage. Thank you, Andrew.
Welcome to the 2013 Australian Surfing Awards. Tonight is an important night for us as we celebrate not only our past and present champions and special achievements in the sport, but we celebrate 50 years as a national sporting organisation. As part of the 50th anniversary, we launched several initiatives to celebrate the milestone. These include our book, appropriately titled Surfing Australia, A Complete History of Surfboard Riding in Australia by author Phil Jarrett, our limited edition coin in partnership with the Australian Mint, and our commemorative stand set in partnership with Australia Post. Last year, we had a clean sweep of international surfing, something that's incredibly difficult to achieve. Australia, as a surfing nation, won in junior level with boys and girls with Jack Freestone and Nikki Van Dyke. And of course, our world champs, our open world champs, Joel Parkinson and Stephanie Gilmore. A very big congratulations. Along with athletes' success like this on the world stage, Surfing Australia as an organisation has also achieved great success over the past year. Most significantly, our Vegemite Surfcroms National Junior Development Program, launched in September 2011, to date has seen over 17,000 5 to 12-year-old participants enjoy the program. This represents 200,000 hours of healthy outdoor surfing participation for Australia's youth. We opened our brand new $4 million Hurley Surfing Australia High Performance Centre in June 2012, and in so doing, firmly ensured that we have a very strong competitive advantage over the rest of the world. We produced and broadcast our own TV show called Surfing Australia TV, which included 12 30-minute shows placed on new national free-to-air channel TV for Me. All of these major initiatives have ensured that our position in the Australian sporting landscape is stronger than ever before. We're now nipping at the heels of the big major sports in Australia, and we're a serious and legitimate sporting business. Congratulations to all the award recipients. We hope you have a fantastic night and that this awards, the celebration of 50 years, will go down as one of the great night of nights in our sport. Thanks very much.
Now, here's one of Nambour's favourite surfing sons. Would you please welcome the Deputy Prime Minister, Wayne Swan.
Well, first of all, can I say what a thrill it is to be here tonight with some of the legends of our sport. The thing that gives me so much pride and so much hope and so much optimism about our sport is what I actually see when I get out there, which is only occasionally these days. And when I get out there, you can frequently see 3 generations of the same family out the back, surfing together as part of our community. It is more than a sport. It is something that now goes to the very core of our culture. It's part of our way of life. So when Surfing Australia says there are 2.5 million Australians involved in our community, that's a number which is growing and will continue to grow. And why will it grow? Not just because we have some of the best in the world. I mean, per capita, we produce more surfing champions than any country in the world by a country mile. Why is that? I know it goes to the individual brilliance of those people that are winning those awards, but I know they know it also goes to something about us. Because the reason we're involved and get involved and get involved in surfing is because it is our passion for life. And that is what is expressed, I think, in the 2.5 million Australians who support surfing. And that is, if you like, the bedrock that produces the champions of the future. And that's why this is so important, the work that has been done with the High Performance Centre. All of those things, fostering the board riding clubs, that's all part of building a community, because it's not just about who wins the titles, it's about what we do and how we do it. And while surfing is very individual at one level, what I've always found is that camaraderie out the back, the people you go with, the people you talk to about it, are part of a wider community. So I think salt water runs deep in the veins of everyone here tonight and millions of Australians elsewhere in the world. Surfing is a community, and on nights like tonight, we can take great confidence that this is a community that will continue to grow and thrive for generations to come. Enjoy your night.
Well, thank you very much. The history of Australian surfing boasts a rich heritage of champions and innovators, and as part of Surfing Australia's 50th anniversary celebrations, Australia's 10 most influential surfers from 1963 to 2013 will be named tonight.
As Australians, we're born with surfing. It's in our blood. More surfing world champions call Australia home than any other country. As part of Surfing Australia's 50th anniversary celebrations, a campaign was conducted through public polling and votes provided by members of Australia's Surfing Hall of Fame to find Australia's 10 most influential surfers from 1963 to 2013. So who are Australia's 10 most influential surfers of all time?
Great question, isn't it? Let's get straight down to business. Let's now take a look at numbers 10, 9 and 8 in our countdown.
Bob McTavish is one of Australian surfing's most dynamic and creative figures. And as both a champion surfer and innovator, Bob became a vital catalyst in the global shortboard revolution. Still surfing and shaping today, Bob has become a spokesman and elder statesman of Australian surfing. Possibly Australia's most revered surfer, Mark Occhilupo's extraordinary career spans more than 3 decades and encompasses more radical highs and lows than anyone in the sport. Ocky's triumphant comeback to claim a world championship in 1999 is seen globally as nothing short of legendary. Crowned world champion in 1978, Wayne Rabbit Bartholomew was one of the most explosive performers on the World Pro Tour from its inception in 1976. Known as the surfer's surfer, Rabbit focused his love and passion for our sport through coaching, team management and administration. As ASP president from 1999 to 2007, Wayne transformed the sport.
We'll be right back with the 2013 Male Surfer of the Year.
Tonight, you'll have to leave your tubes, your airs, your hang tens, and most of all, your wipeouts at the door. I'm no expert. I've yet to take up that offer for a surf lesson from Swanee, although who knows, maybe one day. Miracles do happen. But for tonight, I congratulate tonight's winners and leave you to celebrate as you continue to surf through life.
Thank you, Prime Minister. Now, ladies and gentlemen, could I ask you to welcome up to stage tonight the Minister for Sport, the Honourable Kate Lundy, to present the next 2 awards, beginning with the Male Surfer of the Year. Our Male Surfer of the Year recognises the male Australian surfer who has pushed performance boundaries and captured the surfing public's imagination more than anyone else over the past year. The finalists are...
Taj Burrow. Mick Fanning. Joel Parkinson.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 2013 Male Surfer of the Year is Joel Parkinson.
Well, preparation, I guess, being the same, training and getting ready, but just my whole attitude and my whole, I guess the way I compete is a bit different, you know, really relaxed, really, you know, enjoying it. You know, there's been so much support for me everywhere I go. People have been like, yeah, Parko, go. And I mean, like, it's just been really cool to hear. You know, I get so many messages, and we've all seen Kelly get a few, so I guess it'd be a nice change of pace to see someone else get one. A lot of people are talking like points this and results that. But I guess I try not to let anything bother me too much, and you know, it's not the be-all and end-all of you know, just putting so much focus into some things. You know, sometimes it's just better on natural instinct.
But we have Joel Parkinson.
Joel on a dredger. Oh yeah.
He's coming out.
The title race has been so cool to be in. You know, Kelly, Mick, and John there for a while, and it makes for a spectacular finish.
As I said, I mean, I was only going to let myself in, so I did not want to be 5 bridesmaids. I didn't want to have that tag of a surfer, the best surfer ever to win a world title.
Thank you. It's a huge honour to be up here tonight, in front of, I guess, surfing royalty and all my heroes from when I first started to surf, from when I was 3 to 31 I am. But I just really want to congratulate all the people that get awards tonight. For, I guess, the new Hall of Famer and all the previous Hall of Famers. I think you've done an amazing job, and look where we've all put surfing today. I think Andrew Stark and everyone at Surfing Australia deserves a round of applause for probably one of the most amazing nights in surfing, and I think what we've got for the future is amazing. So I really appreciate it, and I'm honoured to be here. Thank you.
Once more, congratulations, world champ, on fulfilling that incredible dream of becoming just that, world champion. Next up is the Female Surfer of the Year, which recognises the female Australian surfer who's pushed performance boundaries and captured the surfing public's imagination more than anyone else over the past year. The finalists are...
Stephanie Gilmore. Sally Fitzgibbons. Tyler Wright.
Incredible lineup of surfing talent, ladies and gentlemen. The 2013 Women's Surfer of the Year is Stephanie Gilmore.
At different levels in your career, your level of hunger changes, and it's sort of, I think you draw your inspiration from different things. At some stages you're drawing that hunger from a loss, like you'll lose an event and then you just get so hungry to want to just be that winner and be on the podium again, and you'll do whatever it takes to be the winner again. And then, it can kind of change into another phase, which is what I'm in right now, which is a performance thing. goodness. It's so cool. It's such a cool day. I'm just like shaking. I have so much energy. It's incredible. I could just dance my way back to Australia. That video is really embarrassing. I literally did dance my way back to Australia, I think. I ran into Mark Richards in Newcastle a couple of days ago, and we both agreed that the worst part about winning is getting up and making a speech. 2012 just happened to be one of the best years of my career and of my life. I grew as a human and learned so much about myself and had to overcome many things. One of them was Sally Fitzgibbons, who just happens to be one of the most driven, determined young women in the world. So I'm looking forward to having a really good rivalry with you, Sally. And yeah, I think 2013 should be really exciting for all of us. A special mention to all of the women in the crowd here tonight. Lane, I saw Pauline Mensah earlier, Pam Burridge, Wendy Botha. I've looked up to all of you women in my career and have enjoyed drawing inspiration from every moment of your career, something that you've done, whether it's surfing, whether it's the way you presented yourself in the media, just everything. And I love that. I love that you've paved the way for us young girls, Nikki and Sally, and all of the young Australian girls coming through at the moment to be the best that we can be. And yeah, I think I'll keep this one short, but cool. Congratulations to all the other winners tonight, and cool. See ya.
Steph, congratulations, well done, and thank you, Minister, as well, for your help tonight and for being here. We'll be right back with more from the 2013 Australian Surfing Awards, incorporating the Hall of Fame.
I want to be the best I can be, and there's no better high than pushing myself and my surfing. For me, surfing is everything. I can't imagine not having surfing with me for the rest of my life. Don't let drugs destroy your future.
We will continue now with the countdown of Australia's 10 most influential surfers. Here are, ladies and gentlemen, numbers 7, 6 and 5 on the countdown.
A driven competitor with fierce ambition, 7 times world champion Layne Beachley is today one of Australia's most celebrated sporting champions. Out of the water, Layne became an outspoken advocate for women's rights in professional surfing and is a highly sought-after media spokesperson and mentor for Australian athletes, including the Australian Olympic team. Hawaii's Pipeline is undoubtedly one of surfing's toughest proving grounds, and it was here that Tom Carroll forged a fearless reputation. A 3-time pipe master and 2-time world champion, Tom Carroll is widely respected as the epitome of Australian surfing around the world. Boasting an impeccable international competitive record during the 1960s, Bernard Midget Farrelly became our first official world champion at Manly in 1964 and put Australian surfing on the map. A driving force in surfboard design during the 1960s and early 1970s, Midget has been one of our greatest ambassadors.
So there they are, ladies and gentlemen, the next group in our top 10. Congratulations on making it. The next award is the Rising Star. This award will go to an Australian junior surfer, 20 and under, male or female, whose surfing performances over the past 12 months, along with their character, hint at future greatness. The finalists are
Wade Carmichael, Jack Freestone, Nikki Van Dyke.
And the winner of the Rising Star Award is Jack Freestone.
Hi everyone. First of all, I'd just like to say happy birthday to Surfing Australia, the big 5-0. I'd just like to thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to have this award, the Rising Star Award, and yeah, I'm very happy. So thank you all and have a good night.
What a bright future Jack has too. Stick around for the 35th Australian Surfing Hall of Famer.
Well done, Surfing Australia. It's not every day you turn 50. And in a sport that features so prominently in our Australian lifestyle, it's a milestone worth celebrating. To all the winners tonight, congratulations. And here's to a memorable night. Good on you.
We continue now with the final two awards of the evening. Firstly, the Hall of Fame induction. And could I please ask all the current Hall of Fame inductees to please join us up on stage, including 2012 inductee Ross Clarke-Jones, who will induct the newest member of the Hall of Fame. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to present to you the 2013 Hall of Fame inductee. Would you please put your hands together for the 35th member of the Australian Surfing Hall of Fame, Stephanie Gilmore.
With 21 World Tour victories, 5 World Championships, and the current title of reigning world champion, it is little wonder this year's inductee was chosen. At the age of 19, her domination of women's professional surfing began, when she not only won her first world title, but also a place in the record books as the only surfer in history to win a world crown on her tour debut.
And when we first saw her win her first world title, she was just a little girl pretty much, straight out of school. And over the last 6 years, Stephanie's really put a whole new light on the way that people look and value women surfing.
Stephanie Gilmore is the 35th Surfing Australia Hall of Fame inductee.
I remember being a young girl cruising around the streets on my bikes, causing havoc with my friends in Kingscliff, and I'd always see or hear of this Phyllis O'Donnell and that she'd had this rich history in surfing, and I didn't know too much about it, but I don't think I even asked my dad. I just waited till I learnt more about it myself. But yeah, and I always see her swimming up and down the creek and in the pool, and she was just constantly being active, and then not long after, I realised that she was the first ever world champion because they crowned the women before the men. Sorry, Midget Farrelly, but the first ever world champion. And so from now on, I always brag about that Phyllis O'Donnell, the first ever world champion, was a girl, and she hangs around in Kingscliff, which is a town that I grew up in. I can't believe I'm up here with all of you. It's unbelievable. Wow, this is just an incredible honour, so thank you, everybody.
I think you'll agree, ladies and gentlemen, this is a very special moment with quite a collection of Hall of Famers up on stage. Would you please give them all just one more big round of applause. Great to see you all. Coming up, we celebrate the Nikon Surf Photo and Movie of the Year, plus a host of other great category winners.
too windy. There's going to be 50 knots of wind.
It's definitely going to be big.
It's a mutant of a wave. It's really, really scary.
80 k's out to sea. If someone gets hurt.
This one, Tom. Go, 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 go! Where is the helicopter? Can you see Tom? We're still under.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Nikon Surf Movie of the Year is Storm Surfers 3D. Very impressive. Now we move on to our next award, the Waterman of the Year. This award recognises the male or female surfer who has pushed performance boundaries in heavy water more than anyone else in any or all of the Waterman disciplines. Now that's surfing, tow surfing, prone paddling or stand-up surfing. The finalists are
Mark Matthews, Jamie Mitchell, Jeff Rowland.
Please put your hands together for our winner, Jamie Mitchell.
Wow. I know the whole Waterman thing. Sorry about that, but look, someone said to me, "Are you going to go to the awards?" And I was like, and I was in Hawaii. I think Andrew Stark called me and said, "Hey, you should make your way back to Australia." And I was like, "I'll paddle back if I have to," because I think tonight is a special night. I think that it's one that we'll look back on in history and go, there was never such an amazing bunch of surfing, history in Australia in one room at one time, and it's something that I'll cherish for the rest of my life. So thank you, Surfing Australia, for the opportunity. It's absolutely a huge honour to even step on the stage with the likes of, I haven't even seen you, Joel. Congratulations, bro. That was amazing. Congratulations, Joel Parkinson. How good was that? Thank you. Yeah, I mean, to be able to walk these same steps as everyone that's got up here tonight is just incredible, and thank you for the opportunity. Thank you.
And Jamie, congratulations, by the way, back-to-back Waterman Awards, so well done, outstanding. Who is the most influential Australian surfer in the past 50 years? All will be revealed right after the break.
Possessing an innate sense of wave mechanics, devastating physical fitness and a killer instinct, Michael Peterson became the most formidable competitor in Australian surfing during the 1970s. Michael's style and fierce approach to the Gold Coast Southern point breaks laid the foundations for the likes of world champions Joel Parkinson and Mick Fanning to dominate on a global scale. Ignited by a powerful and aggressive surfing style, 1966 world champion Robert Nat Young is widely regarded as the pioneer of surfing's new era. Nat redefined Australian surfing during this time and remapped the sport to its current form, and remains one of surfing's most enduring figures. Rising through the ranks on the notorious local beaches of Narrabeen, Simon Anderson forged a career not only as a world-class competitor, but a gifted shaper. Undoubtedly tried or used by every surfer on the planet, Simon Anderson's thruster design changed the very core of how we as surfers see and ride waves.
I want to be the best I can be, and there's no better high than pushing myself and my surfing. For me, surfing is everything. I can't imagine not having surfing with me for the rest of my life. Don't let drugs destroy your future.
The Surf Culture Award recognises a project that captures and explores a quintessential element of Australian surfing culture. And the winner is The Reef, the ASB Surfing Spirit Award. Congratulations, Miss Fit Aid. The Simon Anderson Club Award goes to Kira Surf Riders Club. And the winner of the Peter Troy Lifestyle Award is Bob Smith. So, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to our final presentation tonight, and that is awarding Australia's most influential surfer. To present this award, would you please welcome back to stage Deputy Prime Minister and Treasurer, the Honourable Wayne Swan. So far tonight, we've presented 9 of Australia's 10 most influential surfers, including Bob McTavish, Mark Occhilupo, Wayne Bartholomew, Lane Beachley, Tom Carroll, Bernard Midget Farrelly, Michael Peterson, Nat Young and Simon Anderson. So, who is Australia's most influential surfer? We've waited all night. Let's find out. Mark Richards.
By winning consecutive world titles over 4 years, from 1979 to 1982, Mark Richards became the first surfer in history to utterly dominate the World Pro Tour for an extended period of time. Mark personified the consummate performer. His clean-cut, humble yet professional attitude brought competitive surfing a step closer to being accepted as a major sport. remains passionately involved in the growth of our sport by working with Surfing Australia's next generation each year. Mark Richards, Surfing Australia's most influential surfer.
Holy shit, it's been a long time since I've won anything. Where do I start here? When I got the voting form, I put it on our kitchen table at home, and it took me a few days to actually fill it in. I actually kept looking at it and all the names on, and I just couldn't decide like who to actually sort of vote for on it. So my wife Jenny actually said, if you vote for yourself, at least you know you'll get one vote on the night. But seriously, it's a great honour and it's very flattering, and I feel incredible sort of up here and, you know, to receive this award amongst so many great surfers. You know, people like Bob McTavish, Nat Young, Lane Beachley, Simon Anderson, Rabbit, Ockie. There's just so many people that have done such some wonderful things for surfing, and it's you know, pretty amazing to get this. For me, surfing has been just incredibly special for me, and it's given me the most amazing life. I think as surfers, we really get to do some special things, to ride waves all over the world and have friends all over the world. I'd just like to congratulate Andrew and the team. They just do an amazing job. I think they're taking the organisation to incredible heights. Just like to thank Wayne, the Minister of Surfing, for supporting surfing so well. I guess last but not least, I guess I should thank everyone that voted for me. There must have been maybe more than one person that my wife suggested. Thank you.
What a fantastic champion and what a deserving winner, ladies and gentlemen. Would you please once again congratulate Mark Richards. So much has been achieved in Australian surfing in these first 50 years. Where you have come to and the sport you have built is just incredible. Congratulations. We look forward to the next 50 years, and we'll see you back here again for another great gathering next year. Thanks, everyone. Have a great night. Thank you.